This is what morning looks like. The Hennessy Hyperlite. I came in last night too late to show you the setup. I'll get things together and show you what it looks like outside. Okay, this is where I spent the night last night. A little bit above Heaton Flats. San Gabriel again. Use the slap straps. They just wrap around up here, they come down, and they have 5 or 6 different, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 different loops. You'll never find the trees in the right place. This is a quick fix to that. A trekking poles, and this is the Hennessy Hyperlite. It's got an upgraded tarp on the top. It's a lot bigger. My pack hanging on the back. There's a slap strap coming down. Carabiners. Inside, my North Face 20-degree bag. Cat's Meow. Underneath, the Thermarest Thermopro. Underneath the bag, there's a second skin that comes down, a second cover. I've got some open cell foam, and I've got the heat sheet. Because in hammocks, if you haven't slept in one, the breeze underneath your back gets cold. Well, between this heat sheet, the open cell foam, and the Thermarest, I was totally warm. And right now, we're looking at about 35 degrees. You can see my breath right now. It got pretty cold last night. Comes with this little thing here. You can put your keys, your phone. I've got my Volkniven. And in here I had this. My night light, my headlight. So you got the hammock here and there. Through those slap straps. Then the second line coming off is from the center of the tarp. Now the line on the tarp comes right out of these pockets. It doesn't actually go across. That's just the seam. It comes right out of these pockets around there. The same for these. There's a pocket on the back, comes out of the pocket, comes down to stake. On the Hennessy, you've got these other ones that come through here. These are like a little stretchable shot cord. Well, I hooked it to a second guideline because this dirt was all too hard back here to where I could stake it in. You got the same thing on the other side at the opposite end. That's to keep your hammock open. So you can lay in it at an angle so your back will be more flat. When I came in last night, I only had about half a liter of water by the time I got back here. So I went down there, and I usually carry some Ziploc baggies in my backpack. I filled them up down there, dropped in 1 Catadine purification tablet in each baggie. I've been sitting all night, so it's definitely some clean water. I just carry some Ziploc baggies, rubber band in my pack. They weigh nothing. and some water purification tablets. These particular ones are Catadine. There's 4 of them here. Fill up one of those baggies with water about halfway, which is about a liter. Those are 8x10 baggies. About half of them is about a liter of water. Put in one of these pills and let it sit overnight. In the morning you have sterilized, safe drinking water. You can't wait the 4 hours. I have one of these thier water filter straws. I didn't have to use it last night because, like I say, I brought in about a half a liter. Really light, dependable storage bag. Works good for purifying your water. Hennessy Hyperlite hammock. Super shelter. Turns it into a 4-season tent or shelter. This here is a top to the hammock in case I don't want to use the tarp. Last night I used the tarp because at the other end of this canyon, the far end of this canyon, is the Crest Highway. It's I think it's 8 or 9 miles back. It's the Crest Highway, and the wind comes through here at night very strong. Up here, these trees break most of it, but I had the tarp over the hammock because that wind coming in. I see last night it got down to about 30 at the low, about 35 in the morning, and that wind coming through this strong. I mean, it's cold. So I could have just put this on. I'll put this on and show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like with the top. If you want to use it with the top, with no tarp, if it's a cold night but you don't expect rain or a lot of dew, you can use this. Works pretty well. And in combination with the tarp, like I said, turns it into a 4-season. This here works like a billow on a ship. Anytime you twitch or move inside of this hammock, it forces the air up through here. And as soon as you settle, it sucks fresh air back in. You do get a little bit of condensation when using this, but if it gets cold and you don't want to put this big tarp across, this is perfect. If you're in the snow, oh, and everything comes through the same holes down to the same guy line. You only have the one on each side. If you're in the snow, this thing works great. I'll show you what it's like to take it apart right now. There's one other little thing I want to show you that's really helpful in hammock camping. As you know, if you've done it, your bag slides all over the place, and if you're using a thermarest, most bags have a little loop here. Okay, these straps, they lock in here, they go around, they hold your bag in place on the thermarest. Under your thermarest, you can buy this at any Home Depot, or I think Walmart even has it now. It's just like a grip. Cut a small piece, put it a couple feet long. Put that in your hammock so it lies under here. Keeps this slick against slick with the hammock. You'll slide all over the place. But with this, holds you in place all night. This is an MRS titanium. Got my stove. Coffee cup. The double wall mug, Thier, titanium. It's double wall to keep your drink hot. breakfast. Kool-Aid. Some coffee. Some more water purification tablets. Foil for around the stove. And the lid to my coffee cup. All fits inside this mug. There it is, ready for pack. So when hiking out, you're not going to use your trekking poles. You can connect them to the ice axe holders. But a good idea is to turn your straps inside and put them through the top loop here. That way if they do come loose, they cannot slide out. You don't get back to the car with only one trekking pole. Almost all the work of maintaining these steps and these trails is done by volunteers. If you guys enjoy coming back here, you're constantly taking from the area. If you have some time, give back to it. Just go to your local ranger station and you can ask to do some volunteer hours. Think of it this way, you guys really like it. Coming out here, spending time out here, experiencing nature. Don't you think your kids would like it too? What do you know? I'm not the only one here today, Monday. A couple of tents up there. A guy and his kids down there fishing and panning for gold. It's cool. Families. Families having fun together. You rarely see that anymore. See what I mean? It's a beautiful area. Trailhead's right there. The trash can's right there. There's one there, and there's one at the end of this trail. But I'm gonna throw it down over the edge. Hopefully I don't fall and break my neck trying to get it. Be a lot easier without this pack on. Oh. Last night when I was coming in, I pulled in the parking spot. There were two cars off to my left. Two women in each one, and a guy with two of them in the far car. They just came up from swimming in the river, and I didn't have my camera out. I wouldn't have filmed it even if I did, because I couldn't put it on YouTube. But one of them stripped down and changed into her dry clothes right in the open parking lot. Not something you see every day, but I saw it the other day. Saw it yesterday, last night. Anyway, if that girl's watching this video, hey, thanks. You made my day. Yeah, see, I'm parked right there. First car. And the women were parked right there where the white truck and the red truck are. She changed within 10 feet of me. Took her time too. When she had everything off, she took time to dry up. Her girlfriends were laughing at her because she was doing it in front of me. I was at my trunk, putting everything in my pack.